Here we are. The story keeps on unfolding. I really wanted to go away, but I figured I had to do one last video since I was in the neighborhood. That's right, that street sign says 34th and Aberdeen. We are at Chicago's Armageddon.
Johnson, quick to try to put to rest this overnight encounter. The person with morning at the intersection of 34th and Aberdeen in the Bridgeport neighborhood. A woman called CPD because one SUV and the person inside sat way too long.
Person slumped over the wheel, 34th place in Aberdeen and 34th place. Caller said there's a person asleep at the stop sign in a black Chevy.
It was right here where Superintendent Eddie Johnson, we thought, was slumped over a wheel. Well, reports have come out and, well, let's get into it. Okay, so now the story that never stops giving is given some more. So, I have heard, the parts that I can confirm and things that I have heard way before this even happened was that they call CPD headquarters not far from here at 35th and State. They called that, under Eddie Johnson's rule, they called that, and when I say they, I mean the Chicago Police Department, the scuttlebutt, the talkers, they called that Fort Fellatio. Fort Fellatio, and there is a no-tell motel in the 6th district in which high-ranking CPD officers, including Eddie Johnson, would take these women. Now, it turns out that Eddie Johnson wasn't slumped over the wheel. Well, he was at the Cere's Cafe drinking with a woman. Reportedly, supposedly, that's not the woman. Well, let me tell you, after he left the Cere's Cafe, he dropped that woman back off at CPD headquarters. That woman was not his wife. He was making out with that woman. After he dropped her off, he picked up another woman. Another woman. That's when he stopped here at 34th and Aberdeen. I can pretty much tell you he stopped right here because this is a vacant lot. All these other places are houses. Well, he got... let me think how to explain. But she was searching for something in his lap, I guess, to say. Now, supposedly, he was doing this with younger CPD officers, and he was promising them promotions and stuff of that nature. Anyways, supposedly, another woman that, again, was not his wife, followed them. Now, whether that was the woman that he dropped off at headquarters, or if there's a third side chick. So people are even saying there's a third woman that was not his wife. I don't know about that. It might have been the woman that he dropped off at headquarters that he followed her. She saw what was going on, and she was upset because I think she was promised a promotion that she did not get, something along those lines. And she's the one that called 911 as Eddie Johnson was having a good time here at 34th and Aberdeen, where everybody comes to have a good time, right in front of the broken down Spiegel something. I don't know what that is. It's the Spiegel parking lot, I guess. Anyways, so when the police arrived, and this is confirmed, he was not slumped over the wheel. He was enjoying himself, and they knocked on the window because they thought, the report was that a man was slumped over this wheel. He flashed his credentials and drove off. He flashed his credentials and drove off. So that's what happened there. Yeah, and then now there's a woman, one of the women, there's so many women involved in this story. One of them has gotten some kind of charge, whether it's an internal charge or a criminal charge. I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up before I'll put it in the video. But she was destroying evidence by, she got rid of the SIM card in her phone. So there was definitely something happening here. I mean, obviously there was something happening here, but was he slumped over his wheel? No. And how it came out, I think that too many people knew, you know, that you can't get, two people can keep a secret if one of them is in the ground. That's what the mob used to always say. Anyways, that's right. I am here at 34th and Aberdeen, where everybody comes to have a good time, in front of the broken down Spiegel outlet, which is exactly where you would come if you were driving in a car. And these are main thoroughfares right here. You pulled off the side street and, well, I don't know. I don't do that type of activity, but I'm thinking like a person that does that type of activity. That's where I might come. Anyways, reporting here from 35th and Aberdeen, the corner that set Chicago on fire just a couple months ago. Changed Chicago's history right there, 34th and Aberdeen. Anyways, reporting from 34th and Aberdeen, Disorderly Product News. I want to see if one of those offices around here. I could use one of them. Anyways, over and out. I guess the best way to illustrate my point that just down the street from 34th and Aberdeen is this place, 34th and Racine. And this is the Bridgeport Art Center. Now, Eddie Johnson was just down the street. That's the art they have right down the street from 34th and Aberdeen.